Governor Sanwo-Olu commends Lagos State AIDS Control Agency's fight against spread of HIV. Edo State's wise and Monday Okpabulu as governor on the Farrington car accident kills about 35 people, injures 43 others in China. In sport, Ghana drops Arsenal midfielder Thomas Partey ahead Africa Cup of Nations qualifier against Angola and Niger Republic. Now the details. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Apologies for that delay. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has commended the dedication of the State AIDS Control Agency, LASACA, in the fight against the spread of HIV/AIDS in the state. Governor Sanwo-Olu, who emphasized the commitment of the state government to the provisions of sustainable healthcare delivery for its residents, said the state recognizes the significance of maintaining good health for greater productivity, while assuring that the present administration will not relent in putting in place strategies geared towards the provision of a sustainable healthcare system. The governor urged residents to improve their health-seeking behaviors to remain healthy and productive members of the society. As part of its commitment to showcase Lagos' rich cultural and historical heritage to a global audience, Lagos State Ministry of Tourism, Arts and Culture has concluded plans to document all tourism sites across the state on Wikimedia in partnership with the Wikimedia User Group Nigeria. In furtherance of this goal, the ministry, through a collaborative effort with a dedicated Wikimedia in residence, has conducted a needs assessment covering the ministry's key activities across its various departments. This assessment is designed to ensure that all tourism site and cultural assets are accurately documented to meet international standards. Commissioner for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Toke Benson Awenka, in a statement said the ministry, alongside its partners, will also host a webinar on Thursday, November 14, targeted at journalists from newspapers and magazines across Nigeria. Benson Awenka said the webinar would feature a panel session with an esteemed lineup of experts. She said the next phase of this project will see the ministry organizing a contest among writers, encouraging participants to create outstanding articles on Lagos tourism sites. The Nigerian Civil Aviation Authority, NCAA, has barred licensed flight crew members from operating multiple airlines. Director General of NCAA, Chris Najomo, said there are surveillance reports that flight crew members use their privilege simulators and proficiency checks to operate for more than one airline. Najomo, who said such action will be treated as a violation of the Nigeria Civil Aviation Regulation, added that violators would be dealt with. Now to the rest of the stories. Edo State has sworn in Monday Okpabulu as governor, marking an end to the 8-year stint of Godwin Obaseki at the Home of Affairs in the South State. The Chief Justice of the state, Daniel Okungbowa, administered the oath of office to Okpabulu alongside his running mate Dennis Idahosa as the deputy governor at the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. The ceremony was attended by some dignitaries, including the Vice President Kashim Shatima, Minister of Aviation Festus Kiyamo, former Governor of Edo State Adams Ushomole, among others. Abia State's government has announced free and compulsory education for all children in the state, irrespective of their state of origin. The free education, which will commence by January 2025, will run from primary 1 to junior secondary school 3 in all public schools. Commissioner for Information, OK Kanu, who said this while briefing the press after the State Executive Council meeting, stated that parents and guardians who flouted the new policy will face prosecution in line with the Abia Child's Rights Law 2006. According to him, the policy is pursuant to the quest by the Governor Alex O.T. administration to deliver quality and affordable education to the state. In foreign news, at least 35 people were killed and 43 injured after a car plunged into a crowd outside a sports center in China's southern Zhuhai city. Zhuhai police, who said the suspect was apprehended at the scene after attempting to flee, noted that he was treated at a hospital after hurting himself with a knife in his car. Police called it a serious and vicious attack, adding that the injured people were not in life-threatening condition. In sport now, Ghana has dropped Arsenal midfielder Thomas Partey for potential make-or-break Africa Cup of Nations qualifiers against Angola and Niger Republic, with the first match day 5 fixtures scheduled to hold tomorrow. Embattled coach Otuado refused to explain why he omitted the 31-year-old who scored 13 goals in 49 international appearances. According to him, his reasons are confidential, saying he hopes Partey will rejoin the team for the next international window in March. In another decision involving Premier League stars, Leicester City forward Jordan Ayew has replaced West Ham United midfielder Mohamed Kudus as captain. That's it on the news at 4, but just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961.fm. Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website, www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration supplied 86,000 dual furniture set to 775 public schools? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has commended the dedication of the State AIDS Control Agency, LASACA, in the fight against the spread of HIV/AIDS in the state. Edo State has sworn in Monday Okpebolo as governor, marking an end to the 8-year stint of Godwin Obaseki at the helm of affairs in the South State. We also told you that at least 35 people were killed and 43 injured after a car plunged into a crowd outside a sports center in China's southern Zhuhai city. Finally, in sports, Ghana has dropped Arsenal midfielder Thomas Partey for potential make-or-break Africa Cup of Nations qualifier against Angola and Niger Republic, was the first match day 5 fixtures scheduled to hold tomorrow. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news broadcast compiled by Majid Ololade. I am Taiwo Baruwa. Thank you for listening. Good afternoon and welcome.